Yeah, you do need to share. Oh, hello. We're recording, Liam. Quick, get ready. Hello, everyone. We've made it to the 20th episode. And we're still friends. We've made friends along the way. I think are we all friends? Do we all like each other still?
Acquaintances, I'd say
Yeah,
acquaintances.
We've still not attended an event together as a podcast team yet, which will be changing.
Because Liam keeps looking.
We all kind of miss each other, don't we?
Looked once.
Yeah. Right. So, how are we, Liam, Jack? We good?
Yes, all good.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm just feeling poor. My dog's poorly, so I had to take her to the vet and got stung a vet bill. So no hobby purchases for a little while for me.
There's nothing due out, is there, that you collect? And obviously we've got, which we'll go on to in a minute.
I collect everything, Dan. So.
Oh yeah, you like me, aren't you? No. Liam, about yourself?
Yeah, no real complaints.
Cool. Have you finished?
Lots of niggling ones, but yeah.
Is it anything to do with dungeon raiding and your guild?
No, we're good. We're good on that.
Perfect.
Warcraft has a lot to answer for.
Oh, I found this the other day. I don't know if this means anything to you, Liam.
No, I know it's Sylvanas, but other than that, God knows.
What the hell is that?
I was going to give it to you as a gift, but if you don't care about it, I'll just throw it there.
You're so grateful, Liam.
I am, definitely.
You could have had a little badge to show all your friends on your guild.
Can't give him anything.
No, nothing.
Unbelievable. Right, should we get on with it? We need your fancy screen, don't we, Liam? Add stage, there we go. And we have a little tracker. We've got the news.
So I guess there's only really been one big bit of news, hasn't there?
Yeah. Well, two, I guess, but they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Take it away, Liam. You're the one who knows about this.
This is out. So it's wave 2 of Cafe. Book is very much what you'd expect. It's kind of like complete faction for the time being, I think, where you've got another army of infamy based around the new releases with peasants, crane guns, iron nail guns, and astromancers all being taken in it. And obviously those units being in the book as well to like give you some range firepower that isn't strapped to a cannon or a lantern. And then cheap wizards,
a peasant instead.
Yeah. Some chaff in peasants and a couple of cool looking units in the ranged department. No new magic items, but a redone army of Grand Army of Cafe, which kind of incorporates the new things and shifts one unit around to the detriment of everyone who played Cafe prior to this book.
I was going to say, how used is the original starter box going to be now?
Oh, still massively used.
I think, but it's now a lot of it's still going to be in the list.
Yeah.
It's just a what's it called? The Jade Fleet starter box.
Yeah.
As opposed to the Cafe
one. It takes with one hand and gives with the other, doesn't it? I think
it definitely does.
Yeah.
Like the Lance is moving from core to special.
Yeah.
Unless you take a specific general choice, is interesting, especially because they're not particularly hard hitting.
No, to be fair, and I think that's where they'll stay. Because I don't think anyone's taken said unit as a general.
No, it'll be very unlikely anyway. So it's just kind of one of them things where if you want to play with your old stuff, and all stuff you already got, that's fine. Just play Jade Fleet, unless you were taking 50 warriors anyway. And if you want to play the new stuff, then buy more than one box of new stuff. Is roughly how it works out.
So is there not much play for a combination of the two boxes?
You definitely can. Like you could definitely build a force. It's just that to have I got it on the web page I was looking at, which is really risky. There we go. So this is me writing a list for tomorrow. But in effect,
I was just going to say it is on our world builder already, isn't it?
Beastman on the left there.
2 units of Jade
Looks
Warriors.
very similar to mine, actually, that, Liam.
And then I say so you get 30 of these in the big box, and then
so by the time you got
30 of these.
In.
Do you get, a couple of units 30 of them as well? The peasants? Yeah.
So you kind of need just a little bit more core, unless you're really tooling up these Jade Warriors.
Yeah, I like to run a big block of 32, so mine almost covered by the Jade Warriors anyway.
Yeah, so like
I guess a unit filler or two, and you're fine for them. I guess it's harder to do unit fillers for skirmishers because it's just doesn't work quite as easily, right?
Yeah, so you'll end up doing like 2 units of 15 or something rather than slightly better unit sizes. So I'll be mixing in some Empire archers for a little bit until I get a second box of either the release or pick up peasants when they come out separately.
They're essentially the same. The archers anyway, the same as the peasant bowmen anyway, aren't they? I believe.
Yeah, they're not a million miles away.
Pretty much the same. Yeah, well, I'm going to say, speaking of the new box, here it is. They're so nice.
Yeah,
I know we said this when they had the preview out, but what I do like about the Iron Hail Gunners is that you do actually have a kneeling pose as well.
Yeah, I was really shocked by the fact that these and these come on the same sprue.
Okay.
And so you have to build 8 and 12. There's no other way around it with that box.
The other.
But they're actually interlinked on the sprue as well. So it means that when they do come out as a
so they'll come out as a box.
That's what I presume, yes.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be like a cafe range detachment box or something, and then a box
like
of peasants.
What is it? The Orc and Goblin one, into where you get the Arrow boys and the normal boys.
Yeah, it's like that. But obviously, that's not been done for 25 years.
No. So it's almost like they have gone back in time a little bit with it, and got a bit more nostalgic and put them on. Like, I think, is it the Empire guys as well, the handgunners and the spearmen? I think they were on a sprue, weren't they, together?
And then the peasants, are they similar to sort of night goblins, where there's enough spears or enough bows?
You don't have to build one way or the other. There's loads of bits on those sprues if you build them. And wizards, great as well. Fantastic kit.
Yeah, the model's insane for that.
Yeah, is the rules for the familiar thing or
nope?
No,
not yet. The Crow Man.
It's just like what on earth is it? It looks cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really see what it does. Like
because obviously there was the familiars for the Empire wizards, wasn't there?
Which they didn't have any use either. The Bretonnian Duke on foot with the sword and the guy holding the helmet had no use. It's just unit fillers, I guess, aren't they?
Yeah, I really like them. They're cool. They look characterful models. I just wish they did something.
Yeah. Like is it the
Cromwell
with the frog?
Like Cromwell,
yeah, he's got one as well, yeah.
His is the only one
that does something though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a marker on the field which you can cast from. So it's the only one that actually
does anything.
It's got a bound spell. Yeah.
You mean you've got a Cromwell? No one on the planet's got a Cromwell, not even GW.
Liam got a special one, didn't he? I've not.
Oh yeah, so Liam's got the only one that ever existed because I've never ever seen him apart from Liam's.
I can't see the actual familiar that standing up though. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've just got pants on, haven't you, Liam?
I only dressed in the top half.
Yeah.
You're working from home today.
So the reason I know about what's in that box looks like is because I got my hands on the set of them.
Yeah, so the posing on that is
a bunch of stuff.
Nice. Yeah.
So obviously these added to my army moving forward. I've managed to get done a foot astromancer, who I need to get better at taking pictures because he's nowhere near that bright in real life. I've managed to get done a Iron Hail Gunner, and I've got another bunch of them. Yeah, I know. I've got to get the rest of the unit done, ready for Warhammer World in a couple of weeks.
I do like how long he's been stood there, though, that he's got snow on his shield.
Yeah, I tried to put a little bit on some of the more static parts of models.
Someone threw a snowball at him, that's all.
Yeah. That's why he's got that 3-up armor save.
And then I've managed to get a unit of peasants done as well. Just 10 of them so far. So get another
Champion
unit.
looks so over the top in that unit, though, doesn't he?
He's like a retired. Yeah.
Oh, is he got some sort of?
So
he's a retired Jade Warrior.
Okay.
Each model in that unit is 4 points, and he is 12.
Okay.
So he costs like as much as 3 peasants. He's got an 8-point upgrade, but he picks up like his BS4. He's got an extra leadership. He's got extra attack. So he's
almost a necessity, isn't he? I think
it's going to be really difficult because, like, in terms of like army building, if you're taking 4 of them, 4 units, which I think will be quite common, 1 big unit and then 4 units of peasants, the 4 units of peasants and 1 unit of Jade Warriors, even, you almost, by the time you've picked up 4 of these unit leaders for leadership 6, I think it is in the unit, instead of leadership 5, you can almost pick up a strategist if you've got hero section points left over, and then provide a big bubble of like a secondary general.
Yeah.
So it's.
I guess
really
you've
weird.
got to keep them a bit tighter then, whereas
you do, but
4 units
you've got this
just spread across the board.
Yeah.
Right? But especially if you're playing like domination or something like that, you really just want to go.
You can stick him in a lantern still, though, can't you?
Can indeed.
Oh, and get 18-inch.
I think it. Don't think anything that goes to 12 unless he is the general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just leadership, just the
command.
I think is it if they can draw line of sight to it, they get.
No, it's just there is something where you can get line of sight. I can't remember either. It's like one of them rules you don't use, and I've not played Cafe for a month, so it's going to be interesting.
Because they've not had the unit that really cared about it, did they? I mean, the only thing people really use, aside from the absolute disgusting attacking prowess of it, was literally the line of sight for the fire rain rocket back.
And no one took those.
Not many people took, so.
I actually got one in my list somewhere.
I have 2. I like them, me.
Yeah, I like them as well.
Yeah, it's the fact that you only need to hit for them to take a panic check with the screaming missile things.
Yeah, I used to really enjoy the Hell Cannon in like 8th edition. That did similar thing. You had to hit and take a panic attack. And the amount of games I won like turn 1 just by throwing a Hell Cannon on someone, throwing the general off the board, or scaring the big unit off the board, just like
now it just does 1 million damage because it's OP.
Well, yeah.
That's why I've got 2.
Yeah, so that's my hobby encapsulated in this little bit of a review.
Yeah. So for 4 points a model,
link down below.
How long did each model take to paint earlier?
I did those in. I did what I got painted. I managed to do in about 4 evenings. But yeah, so that 48 points on that table, and that's photo, probably took me about 6 to 8 hours.
That sounds like a week's worth of annual leave, that, Liam, to me.
No, just evenings. Like, kids go down to bed about 8-ish. Maybe watch something, stay up until 12 o'clock and don't sleep. It's fine.
You've done well. Yeah. They do look great. Yeah,
thank you.
And I'll obviously put in the show notes the link to Liam's write up on Goonhammer.
Thank you very much. And away from my hobby, we're into Jack.
My hobby, yes. I picked up
playing AOS now. Get him off the pod. Get rid of him.
Spearhead, Spearcraft.
I'll remove him. Yeah.
Something.
The new mag, isn't it?
Spearhead.
Is it Hatchet?
Spearhead. This is the new Games Workshop magazine. So I was walking in Tesco at lunchtime. I saw it on the side, and for £3.99, I couldn't say no. So
the cool models, those.
Yeah, and they just push fit. Like I've not put any glue or anything onto them yet. I need to go. I was waiting for some ultra thin cement stuff to arrive tomorrow, just because it looks a bit better in the grooves and stuff. So, yeah, did a quick head swap with the Stormcast thing to make it into a Chaos Sorcerer Lord.
Can I just intervene here a minute, Jack? Please don't take this the wrong way. And it's going to be tough because I want to try and keep it as PC as possible. But you have a marauded bearded head on a female body.
Is that a female? Is it no? Because is it a female body?
It is. She's like the blind Lord Imperator or whatever it is. I think it is.
Yeah, but you know Chaos mutations, right?
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah. Slanesh.
She's got some milkers. Yeah.
It's exactly. Slanesh. Okay, that's fair.
I have got some
carry on.
Marco female heads. If you do want a replacement.
Well, the head that it comes with is just like a bald head with a blindfold on, so it was pretty sexless.
That's not in there, is it? To the left. That's so sinister that he's just there.
There. Yeah, I never even thought to look at the chest. I'm not,
Which is fine. Fine. You know, I'm not implying anything. It just struck me there as in seeing it the second time. Because obviously on our phones it's not that big, but on the monitor it is.
Maybe I'll have to green stuff the boobs into some.
Just file them down. It's fine.
Yeah. Chop. Yeah. Well, anyway, before Dan pointed out, I was very happy with this. This
Sorry,
Lord. Maybe I'll stick Valkyria's head on it or something like
that. Sounds like a solid plan.
And then I've been continuing progress with the Orc, the Black Orc Big Boss that came out probably a year or 18 months ago now. Found it in my cupboard while I was doing the Night Goblin, so made a bit more progress on that.
Just like I have random models just hidden in cupboards.
Well, where else you do? Would you just store them?
Build them straight away.
I did build it. Just didn't paint it. I just half painted it.
Oh right. So he wasn't like still in the blister or anything. He was.
No.
Right. Okay. That's fair. I thought you meant you just bought him and just threw him in a cupboard.
Just like well, I've got plenty of those as well.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
And then I scratch built up a little baggage train for my Night Goblins, ready to go to the narrative event me and Liam went to, the Reclamation of Khazid Vosk. So I bashed that up over a couple of hours. So I was quite happy with that.
Looks good.
And then onto Dan.
No, I've actually been doing some hobby. Can you believe it? As I mentioned at the start, we don't get to many things together, but we are going to one not next week, the week after, 18th March. Yeah, 2 weeks.
That quick. I know,
yeah. This is why I've got a bit of a sweat on because I need to start. I'm rushing painting stuff. But yeah, I managed to get 32-minute arms. They're only battle ready. I do need to. What my plan is to get everything battle ready so it can be used, and then any free time I'm going to go back in. Obviously, as we spoke as well, I bought some transfer. Thank you to Liam for giving me £10 from his voucher. Some of the Bretonian transfers to go on the shield. So I'm just going to do those and then see where I'm at in terms of painting because I've still got quite a bit to do. I've got 24 archers to do and 13 knights, as well as a damsel and a couple of lords to do.
13 days. You'll be fine.
Huh? Yeah.
13 days.
One night a day. Easy.
Yeah.
And 6 presents.
It's easy for you guys. It's not for me. I've just got a promotion at work and I wasn't expecting. No, I was expecting the busyness, but it's not been as quick as it has been. I started last week and I've just been absolutely swamped with work. So that's my excuse. Not the fact that I probably should have started painting this like a month ago. But no, I did manage to get some hobby done. So they're now done, bar the transfers. They're not actually that bad to paint, I don't think, the men at arms, because they're quite uniform anyway. They all wear the same thing. So it's quite easy to get through and batch paint them all. It's just doing like the faces, like the different, because they're all contrast. trying not to go over the bits. So because obviously contrast doesn't always cover, like the lighter ones don't cover the darker ones. So it's been that's probably the most strenuous thing is
order.
trying to get it all done in a, like say, a certain order so it doesn't bleed into it or cover it all. But no, and I've discovered as well, I don't know if you guys use these, but the so the metallics on there are actually the Armor Painter speed paints. No plug, by the way. This is just they're amazing. They're really, really good. I was skeptical by them because I thought metallic speed paint doesn't really sound like it should work, but it does.
How does it go over? How does it go over dark or like colors?
I've not tried it over dark stuff yet. I've only tried it over the Gull Grey spray or Grey Seer. But the coverage is it's quite nice because it's obviously like it's a lot wetter than normal paint, the normal metallic paint, but it seems to edge highlight a lot better, if that makes sense. So if you did a slap chop, for instance, it would absolutely highlight really well, but it does highlight metallic. So it's really, really good. I know you like your contrast, Jack. So I
the speed paints I've been looking at smoke for ages, but I've been using the marker pens recently for the metallic. They're really good.
Oh, he's here. So I did. But I originally bought them just to do some test paint. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but the purple and the gold on a Tomb King Warrior, like it's gone on really, really nice. So I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, and that's just one coat of it as well, so it covers really well. So yeah, I could highly recommend it for anyone who wants to listen to me about hobby. But yeah, so that's me. 32 men at arms done for my list for when we go to Warhammer World in a couple of weeks at 12:50.
Yeah, I've just checked my list and I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 models to paint for mine.
I plan on not painting anything for it. I'll be taking something that's already painted, I think. Just decide whether it's Beastmen, Tomb Kings.
Jack, just pick an army to do. I mean, you paint them in about a day anyway, so
I thought I the wheel.
Fast.
I guess the Night Goblins could go as well. Have you given up on your Night Goblins already then?
They've not left the box since we got back from Durham. So they're actually still in the boxes down here. They're all safe. They're just in boxes. But no, this weekend. So I guess it's part of the hobby as well. So this weekend, the wife is taking the child and mother-in-law away. So I'm actually going to reconfigure this room I'm sat in. So hopefully, the next podcast or show we do, I'll be at a different angle and it'll look as cool as Jack's.
Cool as mine. That's mine look cool.
So that's my weekend this week. I should really be painting, but I'm kind of prioritizing doing my room first.
Just while they're away. Early next week, you'll be like, "Oh crap!
Yeah,
I've now got.
I'm taking high elves.
You have to just AI generate the background. You'll be AI generating a background image to make it look like you've done it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be sat in like, I don't know, Altdorf or something like that. So yeah, that's me hobby wise. I did buy something else, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You can talk about it, just not showing it on screen.
Okay, I bought some 40k dinner. I don't know what impulse buyed me into doing it, but that's what happened. No, it was a new Corsair set.
That's better than me buying Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, no. Well, I bought some round bases.
Yours going on square bases.
Yeah, that's bad enough.
Are yours not going on square bases, Jack?
Well, mine are obviously going on square bases.
Okay.
Yeah. See, so I'm probably worse than you.
Okay, so we move on to the event Jack and myself were at. And he's going to say the name because I'm going to make a fool of myself if I try.
Yes, so this was the Reclamation of Khazid Vosk, ran by Tom, up at Boards and Swords Hobbies. The first of a sort of narrative campaign type thing, but I think the next one is not always good. So this one was specifically Orcs and Goblins vs Dwarves, and I think follow-on ones maybe will expand the races a bit as the Orcs push out after spoilers.
so he's doing another one.
The dwarfs. Yeah,
It's
so
in October.
October. He's got another.
These are my
planned,
types of events. It's just being able to get to them. That piece of terrain there in the top left is amazing.
That's mine.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Have you got the STL for that?
It was a child's toy that I got off eBay for like 10 quid, and then painted, sort of did a few tweaks to and painted up.
That's actually incredible.
What kind of toy is it?
It's like a little stronghold with like little holes, and you put cannons and you go out, and it comes with like knights and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's mint.
So yeah, I think I saw it first. One of the guys that was at the event with the spider riders, Tommy, he did it for his Chaos Dwarves, and made it a bit more spooky. And then he told me where he got it from.
We shall chat after, Jack.
Painted up the dwarfs. Yeah, I'll try and remember what it was. But yeah, like got it about 10 quid on eBay and just primed it and
that's awesome.
gave it a dry brush and stuff. Actually, all the terrain that you can see on there is mine. Or along that top spread. I took a collection of dwarf terrain. Not that, no, but some of the little towers on the right hand picture.
Yeah, I've
as
seen
well.
some goblins on these, haven't we, over the last few weeks?
Yeah.
Yes. So no, yeah. Between I picked up a Kickstarter for some dwarf terrain. It's like a full dwarf fortress. About a year ago, and one of my friends printed off a couple of bits just as like here's what you've got. But I haven't actually got space to store a full dwarven stronghold, unfortunately. So I finally got around to painting it. Yeah, in a panic the day before this event, as Tom said he was running low and wanted to have sort of fully thematic tables. So
if only you knew someone who ran a club, Jack, that could store said things for you. If only you knew someone who had a club.
Yeah, but it's a club that's like an hour away. It's not as if it's handy.
Details, that doesn't matter.
So we had 2 games over the day. We started off in the morning with sort of some 1-on-1s, or in some cases 2-on-2s, or 1-on-2s potentially. Yeah. So I was fortunate, I don't know if that's the word, enough to play Richie from Dowie After Dark. My game 1 after he grudged me. Obviously he must have seen my list and thought, that's going to be an easy win. So you can see his army on the top left there. He had 2 big blocks of slayers. Great. A couple of the grudge thrower axe
goblin hewers.
Goblin hewers, yeah. A couple of those, and a lot of doom seekers. Yeah, it was pretty rough. The aim of my game was to basically, it was like the old mountain pass. I had to get from one end into his deployment zone, and he had to kill me. After about turn 2, I completely forgot about the objectives and just decided to see how many slayers I could kill. I think I managed to kill a block. The Mango Squig got both of the Goblin Hewers, but then died to some Doom Seekers. And yeah, everything else just sort of went in waves and just crashed off slayers. The death blow is really good against night goblins. Like, it's just
the army is really good against night goblins.
Yeah,
as I found out in Durham.
Yeah. There's our 2 generals. He had Ungrim leading his forces, and I just had some generic little poor night goblin big boss who never actually made it into combat. I don't think. I took 2 or 3 characters, just like no defenses, no saves on them, but just all with the ogre blade or some of those fancy weapons, and that night goblin never actually made it into combat. So it was, they were all very wasted points. It was just loads and loads of squigs just running in. Squigs are pretty good against the slayers just because of the amount of attacks they got, but yeah, just every squig that killed something just got killed back straight away. So my units did not last as long as his big units of slayers. But it was a fun game. It's always nice to play Richie and catch up. But yeah, it resulted in a slapping of the Night Goblins game 1 for me, which meant that in the follow-up game in the afternoon, I didn't come on till turn 2. I was delayed as reinforcements.
I took my Trollhold with me over to Bash. Quite handy for me. It's 10 minutes from my house. And I was on a
And he was late.
mirror. I wasn't late. I was
You were late.
Time.
Jesus.
The event pack said it was 10 o'clock get there for a 10:30 start. I walked in at like 2 minutes to 10, and everyone was already set up and playing. I wasn't. I was definitely right. It's just everyone else was there, so we started early.
I was going to say, so they started off an hour early.
Yeah. So yeah, I had an Orc and Goblin mirror match because we had slightly more Orc and Goblin players than Dwarf ones, and we were basically contesting to see which flank of the Goblins of the Orc and Goblins would get there first, and in doing so, whichever one of us lost the game would come on later, rather than in the big battles later. So I had it's roughly what I took to a 2,000 point event, toned down a little bit from when the Orc and Goblin book got released. Only one troll hag rather than the two of them, and just basically filled out with more tact around it. Really fun game. I just YOLO'd it forward on turn 1 into the nomadic war I was up against. And as you can see here, the big cavalry block of ball boys charged into my troll hag.
Did she give lots of cuddles?
She gave the champion a really special big cuddle.
Did you get close enough that you negated all the extra attacks and stuff? Yeah. I
was like 1.5 inches away after the first turn. Yeah. And got in a position, and so she got charged by those. The unit of Savage Orcs here got charged by another unit, and over here in the top corner, you got trolls fighting whatever was in front of them. The troll hag lost the combat, but obviously killed the champion. And then, but the Savage Orc boys won this combat and pursued into the unit of Savage Orcs. And from there, I kind of corralled him into a corner, just threw meat at the wall. And by the end of the game, we managed to take down the Orc war boss on his wyvern, and I claimed the totem with trolls to just kind of crown off victory. But yeah, really fun, enjoyable game, and more than happily play that all day long, most days of the week at events.
That Savage Orc block you've got there looks mint.
Yeah, it's very quickly done slapshot painting.
Looks great,
big blocks of Warhammer always look good, right?
Yeah. Like it's exactly the same paint job as those trolls next to it by the sounds of it. I look at it, but they're just scaled up.
I think they had I think the trolls had a slightly lighter, slightly darker green over the top. But yes, I think I painted the entire army in about a week. Just knock it out or something. Yeah, did a jack. I need to actually get all the movement trays off them, ready for playing tomorrow night. But is what it is. Anyway, into the afternoon games. So this was Jack's table.
Yes. So afternoon game was 4x4, 5x4, something like that. And we basically had 3 or 4 table lengths.
3 tables.
3 tables, sort of queued up, and sort of just spread along the edges. And I think the dwarves basically had some grudges they had to resolve based on sort of some of the lore that we submitted as individual Orcs and Goblins army. We never actually found out what they were because they never actually succeeded in any of them because we just absolutely battered them. So yeah, big games. It's the first time I've played something on this sort of scale, and Tom was very insistent, or well, not very insistent, but like Tom was said, try and play out the full turn across along the table rather than getting split up into this bit of tables on turn 2, this bit of tables on turn 4. So it meant, especially given only one person on our side of the table, and Rob, actually won his first game, so the rest of us all came on as reserves. So,
so he were on his own.
Yeah, we didn't actually get a turn until turn 2, so it was about an hour in before we even got to do anything. Yeah, it was and like, although Richie's sort of directly in front of me, he also had units on the other end of the table and on the other end of the table. So like, when it came to combat phases and stuff like that, it just became quite drawn out in stages. So I think
because Richie had bought 2 armies, hadn't he, to make up numbers?
Armies, yeah, because I think the dwarfs had a few less players than us, so yeah, make up the points a bit. So I think Tom's taken on board the practicalities of this scale of game, and I think he said next time he'll maybe look at just doing maybe two by
it's hard,
double sort of scale rather than this big, because it went into a bit of chaos. But yeah,
they do take a long time. Like that Christmas Siege one we did the end of last year. That took us a full day, and when you got 4 turns in, and that were a pre-planned thing, not anything like this where you don't actually know what's going on until it turns up to the table.
Yeah, and I think because of the length of the table as well, you can see here sort of like Rob's nomadic war was right on the end of this left-hand flank, and he basically tabled this dwarf army by turn 2, but even like he never actually made it into combat for the rest of the game, just because it was so far to sort of run along the board.
Wipe down the line or anything then?
Yeah, so he basically got like 2 turns of heavy combat right at the start, and then didn't get anything else after that. And yeah, it was just very like ebb and flow across the table. Of some people seem to be very busy in certain phases, whereas others just sort of we're all out at the start or all out at the end. But again, this is something I guess that you sort of learn over time. So yeah, unfortunately got put straight up against Richie again this time, and having seen how that went in the first game, I knew I had to be a bit more reserved. So I sort of held back and waited for my friends on either side to sort of finish their jobs. You can see there's some Boar Boys there from the person to my left, and Trolls there from the person to my right, and we just sort of sandwiched in these slayers and absolutely annihilated them, which was nice. I think it accumulated with Ungrim in a block of slayers. The whole block of slayers died in 1 turn due to trolls and squigs and stuff in various flanks, and just left Ungrim on his own. And then a Mangler Squig ran in and killing bloated him, so that made me very happy. But yeah, like yeah. But I think the far right flank, the dwarves held the orcs and goblins back, but the rest of the dwarves got tabled across this table. So we took a unanimous victory. And Rob's General Wasputin was celebrated as the most successful general over the weekend, and the follow-up campaign is featuring or based around him pushing out of the Badlands into the border princes and that sort of stuff, and taking on finding new enemies to terrorize.
Do we know what opposing armies will be then for the next one? I would assume like
so I think
Bretonnian.
Yeah, so I think it's basically Badlands going out in every direction. So I think Tomb Kings,
anyone then basically,
border princes. So I think it's basically anyone in that sort of immediate circle.
I think it's from the sea.
Yeah, so it probably opens up to maybe half a dozen enemies.
I think the picture I got was that it's going to be a case of he's going to see what people fancy playing, and then from that we'll kind of have I now got enough to build 4 or 5 different teams to play against the tide kind of feeling. So I said like, I'd love to play Cafe, and
yeah, of course you would.
You know, near.
It's my favourite.
You're nowhere near the Badlands, Liam. Stop cheating.
But they are if like we're attacking.
They are becoming the lanterns, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's another guy on the Facebook thread who was like, "Oh, I'd love to do Cafe as well." So like that's 2 of us. If we get one more person, then that's enough to make a team and kind of just play around
to get
that.
mine out, Liam. Is that what you're asking?
You need to come along down with a super artillery heavy night
goblin list.
Pepper those balloons.
I mean, look how they did against Cathay last time. I think there'll be any good boost.
Is it?
It's an 18-inch table, and you can just fire from one end to the other.
Where's the rest of your army? I'm not even about getting it out. I've just got 2 Doom Divers.
But that wasn't the only big table of games.
No, so yeah, that was the second table.
I'm going to say, where were you, Liam, in all of this?
So we again had more orc and goblins than dwarfs. So I was on the flank. I had a very similar experience to Rob, where some slayers got thrown towards me very early on, and by turn 3, I think I'd killed 4 blocks of slayers.
Trolls are significantly better at killing slayers than night goblins.
Troll slayers are killing trolls. But yeah, because the dwarves were recycling units because they were outnumbered, and they were coming on the board doing a triple march forward, and then getting shot by trolls and dying.
I'm going to say we just stood waiting for him to come on every turn.
like feed me. There was a few special guest appearances from like Rombindrol and a few other special characters that popped on when the dwarves were really in need, just to like block charges and stuff like that. So
if you look at this picture, you can kind of see that from this first picture, this combat actually takes place about here.
Right. Oh yeah.
Where the map's set up, that's how far forward I'd gotten, just trying to kill dwarf slayers. That combat there was the highlight, where the troll hag rolled the result when you get to put the big template down and kill. I think there's 25 dwarfs in that unit, and I killed 23 in a single attack.
Yeah, there's the guy next or too long from me had a bone grinder, and he got into combat and had like the initiative tests.
Yeah,
test one, and there's always like, oh no.
Yeah, it was like a lot of one-sided combats, even though it was just like, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I kill them all. If I roll poorly, I kill one. But that's kind of what you want sometimes.
Yeah, it's quite funny how it felt like the dwarves in one-on-one battles were significantly better, and then when it comes to having just the sheer amount of stuff on the orcs and goblins side, it managed to overwhelm them as a sort of whole.
I think the guy playing the Slayer thing would just, like, I don't know if you've played Call of Duty, but you just respawn and you just get randomly hit by grenades. God's sake, hard again.
Liam just spawn sniping him.
Yeah. There. Come on then, let's go.
I think my experience was very similar to Jack's, where I really enjoyed it. I had a great day, but that battle did drag at some points.
Yeah.
But like Jack said, Tom's taking it on board and knows what he wants to do next time. And I've no doubt that he'll deliver on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely
having the time to do it, isn't it? I'd love to do something like this as a weekend or even just a day thing, where if you, let's say you win your first battle, you get an envelope and you go and play on a certain board or against a certain opponent, that type of stuff. It's just the amount of time and organising it takes. I mean, you'll know, Liam, because you've obviously done your own. For me, I think any TO should be given praise to do something like this, because he
spent a lot of time. It's tough. I think you saw it on my table, right on the right flank. He built this massive, strong, like, well, it was the Khazid Vosk. It was the dwarf stronghold, which he'd then sort of started. Just go back. There on the right.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that was.
Unfortunately, he'd run out of time. Finished it because he'd been made redundant, was having to find a new job like imminently. So he ran out of time just finishing off the sort of the sort of cliffs and that sort of stuff. But it looked fantastic. So he'd done that. He also does custom greenskin banners, if anyone's interested. I think they're £10 pop, but he will paint up very nice banners for you if anyone is out there and doesn't want to freehand their own banners. Give Tom a shout.
This is Wage Your Wah on Facebook.
Wage Your Wah.
I'll add it to the notes if you put it in the sidebar.
I think you did last time, or
did I?
The time before, but I'll send you again.
You said you were going to. I'm sure I can sort it. It's fine. I do all that stuff anyway. Don't I? You guys just turn up. A bit like Tom, really. He's done all this, and you guys just turned up.
Perfect. Well, I took half the train, so I felt like I did my bit.
Just critiquing it all. You savages.
But no, yeah, it was a really good event.
It looked fun.
Pizzas
It did
at
look
lunchtime, that sort of stuff, and the tickets were fairly cheap, like 25 quid, something like that.
Yeah.
From what I can remember. So no, it was a good day. And yeah, I look forward to seeing.
Did you just go back to Liam's for lunch, seeing as he lives like 2 minutes away?
No, he delivered pizza. Right, it's even better than going to my house for lunch.
Yes, I guess, yeah.
Right,
Ooh,
so
did we have
that's
a
the
little
end of
flash
that.
peek then of what's next?
We did.
I got a
So
banner.
you got a
Shall I make
banner
one? Shall I make one?
if you want to. Effectively, I've been asked to give a couple of quick shout outs. So the first one of these of my corporate sellouts is for the Shiftle Slaughter.
We get free tickets to all these things and stuff, right?
You're busy that weekend already.
Yeah.
I mean, my last event, John, who's running the event, come and practice TOing at my event. Yeah, he wanted to see what it was about. Yeah, fill your boots, dude. You come and sit and be a TO. It's great. It's great fun. He's like, is this all you do? Like, yeah. You just sit and watch, take photos. That's all you do. Everything else will get sorted by the players. If not, kick them out of the event. Simple as.
Like, TOing on the day is the easiest thing ever.
Yeah,
it's all the prep you put into it in advance. Like, there's enough apps out there now that you press a button, it draws around for you. You don't have to do anything, like you do spreadsheets and all that stuff. But yeah,
all your hard work's done in the prep, isn't it? The prep, getting everybody sorted, getting all
it's making the pack and checking lists, right?
Like, yeah, you just sit and enjoy the day, really, and enjoy the being around the hobby. I think is my take from it.
So Shiftle Slaughter being held at the end of March. They will tell you it's the oldest running Warhammer event in the world.
Run by the oldest people in the world.
Yeah, basically how it works out. They tend to go hand in hand.
Yeah.
They do an AOS one in February each year.
Yeah, it's just gone. Yeah.
And now they've brought back the Old World as well. Yeah, so in Sheffield, John Dale on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, feel free to reach him out.
He's on them all
on Discord. Well. Yeah. The next one of
is it annoyingly fairly standard pack?
Yeah, it's 2,000 points, a little bit of comp.
Yeah,
nothing spectacular.
They've got not a strange. They've got their own way of dealing with legacy armies. So I believe they're not running renegades, but they've done their own thing where certain power levels of army get re-rolls. Certain re-rolls throughout within the game, but obviously they can only use once per game. I think Vampire Counts get like 1, and then your Lizard Man get 6 or 7, something like that. Which is an interesting way of doing it, and I'm quite glad that they're trialing something different, because why not?
LGT did it, or UKTC did something similar.
There's Con Demons with Monster Slayer.
Yeah,
reroll. Oh, use the whole hurry roll.
I've got 7 rerolls. I'm going to use them all now. Yeah,
we go again.
I suppose that's what they would be used for, wouldn't they? You know, if you
it's that and like ward saves, right? Or
exactly.
Leadership tests if you fail a leadership test.
Yeah, the important moments of what they're for. So yeah. No, the pack looks really good actually. I know John he's asked the community for their input as well, and he's done really well at collating it all together and getting a decent pack. I can't go, unfortunately. I'm actually gutted. Again, football gets in the way, and it's an important game as well. So
you've relegated your rivals. You can give up now.
No, well, this one's going the other way. We need to beat the team we're playing on the Saturday to potentially draw them in. So. Yeah, good. The old Welsh team, you know, that Welsh
Hollywood FC
Wrexham, yeah.
Our youngest has got a dance show on the Sunday, so I can't make it either, annoyingly.
So Jack, you're flying the flag, mate.
I'm down in Colchester at Scott's latest what's Colchester Clash?
Yeah.
That I went to last year and took my vampires to. So we're down. Me and Rob are heading down to that that weekend down in Colchester. Yeah, so that should be fun.
Also, Six Nations weekend.
Yeah, it's a busy
weekend.
40
odd try hard not going to either of those two events.
Yeah.
So if you care about rankings points, that is definitely the weekend to try and pick up some points.
Yeah. Is it not the? I know they're not playing Old World, but is it the Sheffield GT as well?
Oh no, it's the
There is another event on
Windsor
another big
GT, or
one.
is that this weekend?
That's this weekend, I think.
That might be this weekend.
No, I'm sure there's another big weekend on, because I did mention it to John and he was like, "Oh, is it?" I went, "Yeah." I goes, "But I don't think they've got Old World there." So
okay.
I think it's the Sheffield GT, but that's obviously they
UK
changed
GT.
it. Yeah, so it's 40k AOS, MCP, I think, and Star Wars Legion, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
Because I don't think there was any interest in Old World, so I don't think they put it on in the Sheffield one.
Super busy hobby weekend then.
Yeah, really,
for everyone
really
but you two.
Yeah, everyone but us.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to pop in and see them on the Sunday though. So
next little shout out is an app you can download called Battlescore. It is effectively.
I nearly did what I said I was going to do on the text earlier, but I'll not do it. I'm ready.
So it's effectively an app that tracks your games and displays it for you to keep track. I have a little book I do it in anyway, but if you want to go digital, feel free. Free trial for 30 days, and then it's 80p a month after that. So please give it a download, have a play with it. I'm going to start using it tomorrow, start of my free trial, and see how it goes, and I'll report back after a month of playing and see if it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, I think Old World Rankings are releasing a similar thing this week or next week.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I will download that one and we can compare notes and give it honest, unsponsored feedback on the two. See how they compare.
Yeah, I think there's another one I've used before, 40k. I think I feel like it's called Tabletop Battles or something like that.
There's a Goonhammer one, which is Tabletop Battles.
Yeah, the Goonhammer one's the 40k one, isn't it?
The 40k AOS, and they have dabbled with Old World, but I say I just go back to the analog version. So I have to force myself to use the digital version for a little bit and see how it goes.
Yeah, I prefer it personally, but the being able to count it myself, but they are handy. I know how handy they are in like 40k and AOS, but I think there's a lot more going on in those games than there is.
There's a tracking turn by turn.
Yeah. So like we Old World, obviously, most of it is at the end of the game scoring, isn't it?
Objective markers is probably the main one, isn't it?
Yeah, which is.
I've just got a little whiteboard. I've just got a little whiteboard that I keep track on.
Well, I get D20s and just tick them over. How many you've held that point, and then just times it by 30, which is quick math. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll give this a go for the 30-day free trial. You might as well give it a go, aren't you? So
yeah, exactly.
Please do download it, people.
Next one is the event I'm running.
What is
April.
This?
This is the narrative not full narrative, but kind of relaxed campaign weekend. We spoke about
hobby weekend
ago. Yes. I've had 2 dropouts. Well, I've had a few more dropouts, but I've sold some of the tickets, some additional tickets to the waitlist. So I've got 1 destruction ticket left, which Jack is currently on that team, and 1 chaos ticket available. I'm currently sticking to those, and probably in about 3 weeks' time, when I've still got 1 spare ticket, I'll be like, just bring whatever army you want. I want even numbers.
Do you want to just quickly tell them what armies are in destruction and chaos?
So chaos is very expected. Warriors of Chaos, Beastmen, Skaven, Demons. I think that's it. Between Chaos Dwarfs.
Right. Yeah.
And destruction is anything which didn't fit into
goblins, Tomb Kings,
vampires, Tomb Kings. Maybe that's it. Something like that.
Something along those lines.
If you don't fit into order, or you weren't in chaos, you're in destruction.
Everything else but order.
Yeah. But yeah, so it is a relaxed campaign weekend where escalation style, so 750, 1500 and 2400. You have a hero that gains power over games over the course of a weekend. And we have mercenary units for hire, depending on how your games go, and magic items which can be bought at the marketplace between games as well. So if anyone fancies that, please do reach out. More than happy to answer any questions. And I'd just like to have my full amount of 24 players if possible.
Yeah, and me and Robert on the destruction side, so come and play with us.
You've got JD on your team as well, Jack.
Yes, JD as well, who's running Sheffield Slaughter. We've got my friend Alex, my friend Alex, and a few other guys who've been working hard on their hobby. They keep putting updated photos in of what they're working on. And
I'm gonna have to do it next time. I should steal some of the hobby photos, aren't I?
Yeah, some of the conversions going on.
The next episode can be the road to Rise of Glory if you want. For me, it's a good shout. To be fair,
yeah, maybe do that.
I love doing all the hobby stuff anyway, like looking at what people are doing because
it's
all that interests me.
When's list deadline, Liam? Potentially we could look to do one 2 weeks
before. I set a hard one, but I don't know.
Okay.
Because
this video won't be edited by then, so it don't matter.
That's true.
Because it's not super competitive. All it's important is I'm just kind of people sending me lists and I'm like, that seems about right. To me, composite used to be called, where we just tell you to stop being a dick and change it. So as long as people aren't doing anything egregious, then generally anything goes.
So if someone submits the Cathay Airlines list, you just be like, no, absolutely not. Yeah,
and the pack did have a suggested Cathay Army list in the back, and it had like one lantern.
Been updated for the latest rules.
It hasn't. But it had one lantern in it, and that was at 2,400.
Yeah,
the first 2 point levels had no lantern.
Peasants.
Well, we didn't have peasants in it at that point. It was just like I think I went Jade Fleet with a bunch of Empire stuff to kind of tone it down.
Yeah, I'm taking Orcs and Goblins. I think we showed last time my character sort of evolving through the squig levels. So mine's
it's on a big giant squig in it for the last one.
Squig at the end. Yeah. So mine's very much going to be a squig heavy like goblin army.
Is it the same? Is it the same squig that grows up with him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So like for army, so your character starts on foot or on a horse, kind of size creature. Jax has got a pet. And then
like Skarsnik and Gobbler style squid.
Yeah.
At the next points level, you can have a stat increasing mount of some kind, like a Royal Pegasus or I don't know, something in that kind of level, chariot. And then at the big points level, you get a big monster to ride, but obviously not every type of character has monster mounts available to them outside of like just the common dragons or Royal Hippogriff style monsters. So basically letting people be a little bit adventurous with what they want to do. Yeah.
I mean, the Royal Hippogriff isn't that big.
It's biggish. It's a monster.
It's a monstrous creature.
Yeah.
It is a monster. Jack, do you know what I think you've missed the trick of? Putting your goblin leader on the top of a bone grinder giant. As a mount.
He would have been the biggest boy then.
We do have a orc shaman who is riding a troll into the last game.
Fantastic.
So so that kind of thing. And then the last event shout out, because he never does it himself.
I know. Well, I do. It's just this on social media, this one's mine. After feedback, we've dropped the points level down to 2,000 points. This is mainly not because of games not finishing on time per se. It's just the power level kind of creeped up, and as obviously you guys know as well as many of us, that we rarely compare events in terms of we pretty much rule book, everything comes out of the rule book. So it kind of dialed it up at 2,005, 500 points, and we've got some other things working in the background as well for events, possibly including food soon and stuff like that. So we wanted to give time to that for that to be incorporated in this stuff, like free teas and coffees and stuff like that being talked about. Again, it'll all be probably maybe a couple of episodes time when I've got it all sorted out. It won't be for this one, unfortunately. But yeah, this is just it's 2,000 points, 3 games. Do your worst within Grand Melee and Combined Arms. No other comp because I think they've done quite well with it anyway. We're not using the Renegade packs or the Square-based comp, I believe it's called.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's whatever you can download from GW or get in GW books. Pick your poison type of thing and go for it. I have already been asked questions about are we comping it further by usual Vampire Count suspect? I was like, no, because most of it's been covered in the FAQ anyway, so don't worry about it.
It's when it starts being something with 1+.
Yeah,
I think it should be like Master Necromancers are like you can only take a Master Necromancer if you take a Vampire Lord, and for every lower level Necromancer you have to take a Vampire Thrall. That would very quickly cut the points out for.
Well, just a vampire.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Vampire army have a vampire.
Old man. An old man with a staff who's on a.
That's a discussion for another time, isn't it?
Yeah. But maybe you and Square-based comp and Renegades packs, I think they're imminently due refreshes.
Yeah, they're due updates, aren't they? Yeah.
So keep an eye out for those as well.
Yeah, because were they not written for the Renegade pack was written for the original first FAQ, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah, I think it came
maybe
out
about a year in.
About a year now.
Obviously, the Square base was
Square
October last year-ish.
Yeah, it's only sort of Christmas time.
So I think I'm sure Val and Rob will quite easily update them because I think they're quite an easy fix. I don't mind. I know we've not talked about the FAQ so much, but again, because we haven't really played any games to whether it actually come into effect. But the bits I have seen, I don't think it massively changes the way the games play. I know there was quite a lot, but I've not seen any kind of any noise on socials or anything, or especially at the club as well. People are just still playing it the same way. I think the biggest one that I've seen was the baggage train thing. Obviously, you can't now land on it, and it blocks line of sight. Which did we talk about this on one of the other episodes where you really game it now? Yeah.
I think the only thing that came into play over the narrative weekend for me was like I had 4 or 5 monsters, and every timber roll that I had as they died to slayers, I lost every single one of them. Kept falling onto my own stuff.
That's fun though.
Yeah, if you're gonna have stuff die, then that's the best way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything dies.
I did more damage to myself through timbers and fanatics than I think Richie managed to do.
Well, I mean, that was quite a short one for us, and we got through quite a lot as well.
Don't say that word when we've been talking about dwarves. They'll be out rioting.
Yeah, you just annoyed the entire dwarf community now. That's it. Yeah, Richie's gonna get his boys together, and he's coming to your house. And
we're already in the book of grudges. We're already in the grudge book.
Yeah, there's just loads of little dwarves around now throwing the books at you. I'm assuming then they got orcs and goblins kick the hell out of the dwarves.
Yeah.
Just on that big battle.
Yeah,
on both big battles, the dwarves
got swarmed.
Yeah,
especially with the amount of nomadic wars that there were, like between them and the 12 Lords.
And Rob's fault, basically.
And Rob,
what a terrible guy.
Good. But yeah, so Liam, you're taking Cafe, Dan, you're taking Brett's to the Warhammer World event. I'm still undecided. I sent you a nice Tomb King list, but you both vetoed it.
In fact, because we've got a bit of time, we could go through our list if you want. I mean, we've not really prepared, but I'm sure we've all got Old World Builder. If you want to.
There we go. Put my screen back on.
Hey, we'll go through Liam's then.
Liam, why don't we write a list? Why don't we write a list for Jack?
Yeah, let's write a list for Jack. Let's do that.
So, what army do you want to take?
It's dealer's choice. Obviously, most of my armies are legend.
Can you maximise the screen, Liam?
Just so Renegade. So So I've got my options are Beastman.
But what faction would you like to play?
I like to play all factions. I'd like to play my ogres, Dan, but GW won't let me.
You're like my wife when you ask her what you want for tea. Oh, I'm not bothered.
Let's do.
What's not even an answer?
Let's do a Beastman one. I haven't played my Beastman for ages.
Oh, I wouldn't have gone Beastman.
Are we going? How many Minotaurs do you have?
I've got about 10.
Oh, they don't work, but let's do it anyway.
Well, that's why.
I think because of the. I think I tried to do it, but because of the points, like it, you just couldn't.
It's grand
like,
army,
the biggest unit you can take is like 3 in core, and like your core, and then you sort of amount of points, and you're more than a quarter of your points, and I had a quick
grand melee, so it's grand melee, isn't it? Which is
let's do Wild Herd. Let's play nice for him.
Okay.
Let's do Wild Herd. Let's play nice.
We don't have to be
5 Bray Shamans, all with Vile Tide.
But even this, I was looking at like a sort of gore Death Star with shamans. You just can't get enough points worth of shamans in there to make it broken. From what I could see, so
can we fit Cromwell in this list?
No, we cannot.
Oh,
why?
For being
I think it's too many points, isn't it?
Would you have to do equal numbers?
No, you only have to have 10.
So you just have to have yeah.
You might as well give them throwing spears as well, because they get to fight in 2 ranks anyway. But then when they charge, people don't know that.
As well. How many razor claws do you have?
I've got loads of razor claws.
Cool.
And I've got 10 centaurs as well.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Centaurs in there.
You probably want some Ungor herd as well, don't we?
Nah, 10 Centaur.
We're not putting in 10 Centaur.
Catch us on board.
You don't even like Ungors.
No, we
hate
don't.
Ungors, Liam.
This is the one time you allowed them to hide your wizards near.
Dragon Ogres.
We want some of them.
Do you want a headstone at this point? Like,
nah, you don't need it. You've got 47 Bray Shamans.
Do you have a cool headstone model?
I've got a cool headstone model.
Then headstone goes in. It's how we play this game.
Have you painted your Praetor up?
But it's not GW though, so they'll probably like printed one.
Is it scratch built? Okay, we'll take that out then.
Yeah, they'll probably shout.
Have you painted your Praetor?
I've got 2 painted Praetors, but they are not GW. I haven't painted my GW ones yet. I could. I've got time. If that's what.
I reckon 2 Praetors. See, this is where I'm thinking like it's not throwing a skull, so it is technically competitive.
It is.
I don't, you know me, I don't think like that anyway. So I am taking a generic Bretonnian list, I guess, because I don't actually think none of my heroes got any magic items. They've just got vows.
This is one of the things where like I'm looking at it and it's kind of like, what else do you add in? You need something that hits hard, right?
Dragon Ogres.
Dragon Ogres.
3 short arcs.
Nah. How many points have we got left? About
what are the
100
arms with, Jack? I've been trying them with halberds.
Let's do some items.
Some magic items. So what do you want?
The anti-shooting
banner.
Anti-shooting item.
So let's do.
Is it not a banner?
No, it's a 10 off shoot.
Oh, it's the chalice, isn't it? Chalice of rain. Yeah.
So how trade on him?
Yeah, you need a stabby dagger.
Magic items, chalice.
Yeah.
Is it a blade chalice?
No, it's the dark rain
talisman. Yeah. I think it's a enchanted item, is it? No.
There we go, talisman. And you've got 10 points left.
How much is the jagged dagger?
That's about 35 points, I think.
Oh, is it? Oh, because that gives you +1 to cast. If you stab a model.
15.
Oh, 15.
Fine, 5 points.
Maybe drop a few. We could drop a few Ungor.
I don't think I can. I think I was on the limit. There we go.
No, because you added in some extra. You had the chariot and stuff, didn't you?
I did add a chariot in, yeah.
Get the chariot out. The chariot's just on its own doing nothing.
It was some little counter.
Yeah, so you can put your Ungor back in. There you go. And then now you've got what, 70 points? 8
Yeah.
points. Yeah. To put in another Bray Shaman. There you go. Level 2. Might as well make him level 2. Can you make him level 2?
Nah.
Oh,
No, you got 15.
What
15
other
points.
magic items can you give him?
For
Yeah,
10 points.
We got 15 points left to spend.
15 points.
What is fun in here for 15 points then?
What does Goretooth do?
Nope.
Lets you take Primal Magic.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they're rubbish.
That could be fun. I do like that.
You could have a skin of man dude with a scout and then just hag tree Valtine
from
people.
behind.
Yeah. Because you only need 3 wizards, don't you, to do the Primal Warhead stuff?
2 wizards.
Yeah. So I reckon giving one skin of man, having him scout behind enemy lines,
By
and
himself.
then either Demonology or Valtiding. Could be interesting. The 65-point guy.
Yeah, doesn't approve.
I don't approve.
Maybe put ambush on the Ungor head or something. No, because they want to be deployed by the head.
You don't have a headstone.
Yeah.
If you took away 1 unit of harpies, I bet you can get a unit of ambush and gore. And just be like, how many can you get of them? There you go. So you get
not enough to. Actually, they can kill a baggage train, can't they?
Yeah.
5.
I don't think we've got baggage trains.
Oh, isn't there baggage train?
No, we need 4
objectives now.
But no baggage trains. I'm sure.
If you take them down to 13, then you can have a.
Do those Ungors want
10.
bows though?
They do want bows.
Yeah.
I think that's solid though, as a list. Maybe get rid of one of them and bulk up that unit of Ungor. Something like that, like 15, and then on one of these.
34 points to play with stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty of other cool magic items in the.
These chaos mutations as well. You can play around with.
1 point extra. Put the ruby ring in. What other mutations? Don't even any good.
I mean,
minus to shooting.
That's too many points. You got 30 left. Or 29 left.
None of them are overly
can't give him ruby. It has to be a chieftain.
Yeah, unless it's for fighty things, it's not overly important. I don't think.
Skin a man, mate. Just so that we've got a scouting shaman to go. Ha! Doombolt.
Doombolt.
Yeah. Summoning. Sorry, summoning. Bzz.
And the thing is, if you take Demonology in all of them, then or maybe change this one to Elemental, but you get the choice of doing. If you're playing against like a Knight heavy list, you take Valtide. You're playing against a normal list, take Demonology. You still got 20 or 19 points left. I think it's a solid start.
Can you add more dudes to the Primal Warhead? Just for the numbers. How many have you got so far? Just
15 and 10. Yeah.
Maybe 5 more Ungor if you can get them in. Gives you 30.
3.
So
13.
Oh, no, but that's okay because you're going to put probably 1 or 2
guys
in the block.
Yeah.
Have you got all that, Jack? Do you all know all
that? I'm just thinking my harpies might not be GW ones, so I might have to use some of my Furies, and they're on different bases, but I'll get over
the
it.
same thing.
Well, we can get rid of the harpies, put some else in.
No, we can't.
How many Razor Gore have you got? Take the harpies out, put another Razor Gore in.
GW ones, I've got at least 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
There you go then.
It's a solid start anyway, isn't it? And I think that's what you wanted.
Yes.
And the thing is, it's going to be funny because this won't be edited before we actually go. And then you've got a choice to make.
Yeah.
I'm going to edit it tonight. Thank you very much.
What, shoehorn me into taking this?
Yeah, you have to take this now, Jack. This is it. Everyone who's watching this video, if Jack does not take this to the event on the 18th of March, don't know what, but this is the list he's taking.
Our event is not in March.
Just a quick one. I didn't go yesterday to the club, but we've just started our Battle March League, and 750 apparently is a really good points level to play at for the Battle March. I know it's 500, it's between 500 and 750, isn't it? And the guys got 3 games in each, which I think
is
quite
good
for a few hours. Yeah. So our league's kicked off now, which is nice. I'm obviously not played any games because I've had a poorly child this week. So fortunately, my hobby time in terms of playing has been cut short. But no, Jack, I think that list is winning the event, mate. And you can thank Liam for it.
No, it's horrendous. It depends on it. Like, if you want to do well, then that's the kind of list you want to take. If you want to make 1 to 2 new friends, that's not the list to take. So, be interesting to see if you can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Be friendly while kicking heads in.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've got a surplus of most sporting trophies behind me, so if anyone can do it
anymore.
That's literally what I'm going for, is most sporting with a nice historical Bretonian list led by a dude on a hippogriff.
And Liam's going for best painted with his
I think my cafe list is literally just one of everything I could afford in the army.
Except Shigengans, which you got 7 of.
No, I've only got 1. It's only a baby one.
Will your peasants and stuff be ready? Not ready, but game. They'll be legal, won't they, for them? When's it due out?
It'll come out on the Saturday before the Wednesday.
Oh,
so
God.
4 days.
That's nice. At least I'll get my box. I did finally manage to get one pre-ordered. They flew out literally every company. I think you also looked, didn't you, as well?
I had a look. Yeah, Bash still had one.
Yeah. I managed to get mine from Wayland, I think it was, eventually, but then I went back in because I know we spoke about if you wanted 1 or 2, and I thought I might want 2 because the peasant build, and then they sold out of the pre-allocation stock, so I was like, oh cool, so I'll just have to wait.
It's my birthday at the start of April, and my mum was like, what do you want for your birthday? Like, send us some stuff. So I said, here's a box, like linked to it. But it'll be cheaper this weekend. We Bash do a higher percentage discount if you order it pre-order. But it's my lad's birthday on the same day. And I also sent her a list of his stuff that he wanted. And she said, brilliant, sorted. So I don't know if she's bought for me or him or both. So
hopefully both.
Actually surprised.
Both your sakes. Yeah. Oh, we should do a birthday stream then.
Maybe.
I imagine he's got a child party on that day.
No,
weekday priority, mate.
Midweek birthday, so party's a weekend before. Can't wait. Jelly and ice cream again, yay!
Yeah. Nothing wrong with jelly and ice cream. Not had it for years, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you got it to come.
Well, not at the minute, but yeah, hopefully, yeah. She does like jelly already, though, so I'm
good.
Yeah, I am partial to a bit of jelly.
All right, I think we're starting rambling now. So
yes, Jack, do you want to take your lead and do your thing?
No, I'll let Liam do it this week.
Go on then.
What? I haven't prepared. So give us a like and a subscribe if you can, if you haven't already. Does help with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. Please do check out the events that we've mentioned. Any questions about Life's a Glory, then do get in touch with myself. And hopefully we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Bye.
Maybe meet you at this Warhammer midweek event.
Come and chat.
You can come and vote for me as most sporting, even if you don't play me.
We're actually going to be there together and stuff.
Yeah, do we actually get t-shirts?
Yeah. Well, I did think about this. I might get us some logos made, and I'll go and buy us some t-shirts, and I'll print them. So we'll see. Bye, everyone. See you later.
Bye.